Alrighty, 2022 Super Nautique G21. It's actually one of my favorite boats we've gotten so far. I think the colorway is amazing on this. So let's go through it. It's got a haze gray hull and interior deck. Sits on a tandem axle boatmate trailer with haze gray frame and black sidewinder wheels. Got a spare up front on that too. Main stripe and rear stripe on the boat are in jet black metal flake. You can see there's a lot of depth to that color depending on how the light hits it, but does a really nice job of showing off those cool body lines on the G. We did gold chromax on the exterior, so we've got the badging up front, on the back, a little bit on the tower. Speaking of the tower, it's all new for 2022. This is the standard tower. We've got it in all jet black. And you can see they've got a little bit of new upholstery on there, which is really cool. So you'll see in a second, we've got Sahara sand on our interior, and you see that on the tower accents, which turned out really nice. Did window tint up front. This is going to have the Nautique bimini and standard board racks to go along with it as well. But a really nice looking package here. We got this new ladder, which actually does the swing tongue. Whoa! Little drop back there in the shop. Hopefully that didn't like shatter anybody's ears that might be listening to this on headphones. But this tongue swings back here on the trailer, so it saves you a couple feet, which is really nice. Let's get up close on this metal flake. This stuff looks amazing. Always love the anthracite or the black metal flakes. Whenever we throw those on boats, it always looks really, really clean. Sea deck matches on the trailer as well. Around back, Nautique surf system. We got our surf pipe, NCRS, 17 by 17 inch prop. All our equipment down there. Straps for the trailer as well. Transom. Looking nice. Let's step back one more time before we hop into the interior. Let's get a good overall look at this G. Pretty sweet. Let's hop in. If you're watching any of our new videos we've done today or uploaded today, again, apologize for the background noise, but it's that time of year. Things are happening in the shop. But here we are inside this G21. We have Sahara sand as our main vinyl through the interior. We step up here. Sahara sand. We've got haze gray seat boxing, and then anthracite soft max as our piping and main accent through the interior. Also did black stitching. There's a lot of that going on in the interior, but I like how this turned out. Brown and gray doesn't always mix, but I think it looks pretty good on this boat and a bunch that we've done in the past. We always kill it on the colors, so just kidding, but I think it turned out really nice here. G21, same transom seats as you're going to see the 23 and the 25. They've made them a little wider, as the transom of the boat is actually wider than the previous generation G. A couple cup holders back here. Still has the ice chest in the back, as well as a tow bar if you want to pull tubes or whatever, even a skier. It's that cool gold chromax on the back here. But we've got this great walkthrough leading us into the main area of the boat. I already got the flip-up seat up on that side, but stepping down into the interior, we got our sea deck pad on our back seat here, so it saves you from walking on your vinyl. Let's open up. 2,200 pounds of ballast in the G21, and it is all subfloor, so tons of storage space. Super wide, deep storage, boards, wakeboards, surfboards, life jackets, everything. Got so many options in places to put your gear away in the G. Rope hangers on there too. Our life jacket's out of the way. This one is set up with the PCM ZZ6. That's the standard motor on these new G series boats. That is a 450 horsepower, 6.2 liter direct injection motor. Runs super smooth and quiet. It's torquey as can be, and as long as you don't live a mile plus above sea level, you're probably never, ever, ever gonna run out of motor on one of these things. Nice wraparound seating on the interior. I'm actually gonna flip this down just so you can see. There we go. But G21, it comes in at 21.5 feet, so it's only really a 1.5 feet shorter than a G23, aside from the length difference, which is about a foot of seating behind the windshield and about 6 inches in the bow. There's two key differences on the interior. One, you don't have quite enough space for the in-floor cooler on these, which they've actually come up with a cool solution for. And second, this seat here wasn't quite long enough, or didn't leave them quite enough room to do a flip up on the starboard side. So that just stays stationary right here. Otherwise, this is all identical to the G, but as you can see here, we have a cooler. And if we flip open the other side, we have another cooler. So instead of getting the cooler underneath the floor, you have two coolers on one on each side. And then again, if you want to take those out of there, you can, which just leaves you with nice deep storage that communicates on into the back. It is a nice insulated cooler on both sides, which is super cool. We are missing the Chromax piece on there, so we'll get that going. Actually just noticed that. The rear seat, though, as in all G's and our S series boats, flips open, so we've got some wake view seating, and then as you saw earlier, our port side lean back does flip up. Let's take a little closer look at this tower. It's very, very low profile, so super thin from this angle. They've shrunk up the foot, the mounting base, a ton on this, so it just feels, I don't know, it feels so much more open in this boat, especially if you go for the actuated tower option. It's this exact same, everything from the outside of the tower looks identical from the standard tower to the actuated tower. So it just makes the boat feel a little less closed in with that smaller base on it. We've got the swivel board racks here with the bungees, pair of JL 88s up top, or 880s now as they call them now. Those have the down facing lights on them. And then Nautique Bimini with surf pockets. Let's flip open the OB. Tons of storage space down here. We got the trash can that mounts over there on the side with quick access through the door in the walkthrough. And then our amps and everything are mounted up on the board in the back. But lots of room in there for gear. While we're talking stereo, this has the 6 interior speakers with the single 10-inch sub setup. And then again, you've got a pair of the tower speakers up top, so there's an amp for those to power them. Love seat is heated. Driver's seat is also heated. And then we've got the heater outlets that pop out down below. And then our other climate feature we have is the air dam that slides into the walkthrough. Keeps everything nice and toasty, keeps the wind from blowing through. Over on our dash and helm setup, this nice cozy driver's seat, hugs you. I've had that for a while. So if you've ever been in a 2016 and newer Nautique, it's the same type of seat. Drain plug / phone holder on the left. They've got the new kind of billet material to hold the phone in place. Storage, which is all vinyl wrapped. Looks a little bit more premium than what we've got on our GS and S series boats there. We did upgrade the steering wheel to the leather wrap with the hand stitch accent around the edge there, which looks amazing. And then our Link Panorama dash, which I didn't turn on, but there is new software for this year. there's all that. Again, real quick, anthracite soft max is probably one of my favorite materials, and you can see it's got that really cool texture to it. It's got kind of a sheen to it, so that looks really nice on that driver's seat, especially with the accent stitching and everything on it. Big mirror up top, and then coming up into the bow, G21 again has that squared off front end. The newer hull is definitely a lot wider in the very front, so the G21 has benefited a lot from that, where it just feels so much more open. It's deep too. You're sitting down in this thing, which is great. I mean, if you got kids running around, or you just obviously want to feel secure in the boat, it's just a nice improvement. You're sitting down deep in this thing. Storage under all the seats. It's all under there. It does have fender pros. We got the cover in there. It's got the tower up cover with it. There's those fender pro mounts right there. And lastly, the only thing I didn't mention is it does have the enhanced courtesy lighting package. So all the cup holders, the seat backs, and everything actually turn on. And actually, you know what? I'm here. Might as well power this thing on. Our battery switch is down below. Let's throw this thing on real fast and just get a good look with the lighting package turned on. So bear with me. While that's booting up here, we got the keyless ignition on the dash, which is super cool. And then we'll get a quick look at this new software. So for 2022, kind of Paragon inspired setup with the look of your whole Link Panorama screen. Got the quick wave adjustment, surf side, all that fun stuff. You can turn on all the lighting and heat features over here on the right side of the screen, as you can see. Stereo, ballast monitoring. We've got all our lighting, and lastly, we've got all the different rider presets right out of the factory. So check out the lights. Boom. Cup holders. Got them in blue right now. Got this awesome backlit Nautique logo in gold right there. And then lastly, another one over here on the back of the driver's seat. So yeah, spices up the interior a little bit. That's pretty much it, guys. This G21's well equipped, beast of a surf wave and a wakeboard wake. It rides super soft, and it's gonna have more storage and seating than any other 21-foot boat on the market. So it's an amazing setup. If you would like more information, give us a call here at N3 Boatworks at 317-845-9253. Visit us at n3boatworks.com, or even better, stop in the shop and come say hey in person. Thanks a lot for watching. Have an awesome day.